we are back, and today it is a big Tuesday. As promised, every Tuesday we have a roster update vid. We have daily uploads since February. If you appreciate all that, man, smash like and subscribe and join the membership. Dude, imagine how active we are down in the membership based on how active we are on here. Today, you guys have been great with the support, so it's time for a bit of a reward. 42 is the magic number. It ain't Jackie Robinson Day. Nope. It's 42 names in today's roster update video. Are you ready to run through a wall? I hope so, because where'd my 4 million stubs go? My 4 million stubs are MIA. Missing in action, and they're in action because they're putting in work. You'll be able to see a lot of names of where my 4 million stubs has went. We have massive buy lists down in the Discord already for members. We have diamond pitcher projection spreadsheets already filled out on like 10 guys. Here's an old example from last update. You see, it tells you the profit, the ROI, and their exact projection based on our formula. Highly suggest consider becoming a member. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We start off this 42 name journey. We might break our record for longest video. One of our roster update prediction videos, I think we had like a 40-minute video. I don't know, man. How fast can we get through 42 names? Let's slow it down. Slow it down because we're looking at diamonds. Not too often we look at a diamond, but Mr. Pico Armstrong. From gold, rags to riches? He's up there, man. This dude has not slowed down. He got shafted. A lot of people invested in him around 4,000 stubs already as a diamond, and they only gave him a +1 last update. Listen to these stats. 286 batting average, 314 versus right, 211 versus left, but really, he has 11 home runs versus righties and 3 versus lefties with common hitting. Everything should be going up for PCA. I mean, he's on his way to getting 90 overall. Now, the problem is, his price is a bit too high right now. So we're going to have 42 names. These are the guys that are, it's all golds and higher. And it's basically the players that should be on your radar this roster update so far. Now, we're going to talk about all their prices and everything. It doesn't necessarily mean he's a buy. Like, personally, I'm not buying PCA. Unless he's near quick sell, like 5,000 stubs, right? So just bringing it all down. Now we head into normalcy. We head into golds. And the first gold on the list is Mr. P. Lope himself, Pablo Lopez. Now we have Pablo Lopez actually projected and predicted on this pitcher projection spreadsheet with our formulas. Now if I take a look at Pablo Lopez, he's projected. Here it is, plus 0.94 after his first start. So he already is projected to be a diamond. The problem is, a lot of baseball left to be played, and he's already priced at 2,100. All of these 84 overalls, you like them because you can just dump them an obscene amount of stubs in them easily and fast. I'm not paying over 1,800 stubs for a single one of them. Any of them. You're all gone. Trash. Hell no, I ain't paying 2,100. I'll wait for them to come down in price, or I'll target other guys that are already lower in price. Name number 3. Wilyer Abreu. Take a look. Now, he's not the best 84 overall by any means, but he's the only one that's actually priced reasonably. He's at 1,600 stubs, and looking at his batting average, right? 261 batting average versus righties. Okay. 12 home runs versus righties. Unreal. Now, Wilyer Abreu was batting 170 versus lefties last update, and when I last checked him, now he's got that up to 217. Now, 217 is nothing to write home about, and he still has 0 home runs versus left, but at least he took the blindfold off when he's facing guys like Chris Sale, and maybe he's putting the ball in play a little bit better. I mean, Wilyer Abreu, the best buys right now are actually a bunch of people. Pretend the season is starting right now. Pretend the season is starting today. They're basically at 0, and you're hoping that they play their way up to plus, right? So Wilyer Abreu, he's not negative, he's not positive. He's basically just baseline, and you're hoping this guy gets hot. And at this current price, it actually might be worth putting some stubs in there on him. He does have bronze hitting, so it could be somebody that plays his way up in price. Max Fried, he's already priced as a diamond. If you have Max Fried, it's time to sell him. I don't care what he does. I know that he should be a diamond, right, based on how he's playing in real life. He's already, congrats. The update was today. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And you sell him for 3,000 post-tax. He's gone. Mr. Bellinger. Bellinger has stepped into the building. 261 batting average. 6 home runs versus right, 2 versus left. So the power numbers versus right and versus left, maybe both slightly up. The power left probably stays the same. Versus lefties, he's batting 405, keeping that at 110. And versus righties, he's batting 223. It's not great. Again, Bellinger, he's slightly positive. I wouldn't say he deserves diamond right now. He's kind of on his way to earning it, maybe ahead of Wilyer Abreu, but the price is $1,900. I ain't paying above $1,750 max. I mean, I'm not paying above $1,700. You guys can pay $1,750, but I ain't paying these prices. Similar story with J-Rod. J-Rod is hot. 4 home runs versus lefties. 5 versus righties. The power right is on its way up. Versus righties, he's batting 240. Versus left, batting 225. I think J-Rod can play his way to diamond. He's up from last update, and he's got the worst hitting stats I've ever seen in my life. Now, his clutch stat in real life, he's batting 170. That's not great, especially with a clutch already at 62. You want to see that go up. But J-Rod usually gets hot in these summer months. So I think J-Rod's a good buy. Again, not paying over $1,750. Manny Machado. Machado, we had a 55-name buy list after the roster update, which the roster update, man, I don't know about you guys. It feels like I'm living a movie. Like the roster update feels like it was a year ago. But Machado, he was a name on the roster update buy list when he was at $1,600 or less. Look at his price now. He's at $2,800 for the buy now price. His price is up because he has hit a home run versus a righty, which is his lowest stat. So Machado is definitely trending up. Machado's power numbers, he now has 5 home runs. He still has a .321 batting average. And if he can hit another home run versus a righty, I think Machado is looking good for diamond. Not paying over $1,750 though. So you might be saying to yourself, bro, I haven't seen a single guy at target price. We'll get there. Teoscar Hernandez. And the reason we're going over these guys that are above price is because their price can fall. So these guys should still be on your radar. And also, basically, like Max Fried, there's going to be a limited number of guys going diamond. So Max Fried, you should be aware of him and Bellinger and J-Rod. Because we're not investing in them, be aware that spots are being taken up by these guys. Now we got Teoscar Hernandez back from injury, 5 homers versus both sides, .307 batting average. I mean, Teo already has very good hitting stats, but he's on his way to diamond as well. 2,000 plus, way too expensive. I'd rather take a shot in the dark, and this is a guy at target price. Mr. Strider steps into the building. I have 215 of him. Here's where some of those stubs have went. Strider is not looking good. 9 1/3 innings pitched, 11 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Opponent's batting average with runners scoring position is .375. It's not great. So why is he on this list? He has a small sample size, so a couple of good starts. He'll have 3 more starts this update period. If he has 3 good performances, Strider's stats will look very, very good, and he can earn diamond. We know the talent is there. It's just health concerns and execution. He had a not-so-good performance last time. He pitches on Wednesday, I believe, versus the Phillies. Going to be a big matchup. The Phillies are honestly juggernauts. I'm scared, but what's there to be scared of when you're paying $1,600 or less? I wouldn't pay above $1,625, but Strider looks like he can play his way up in price for sure. I like it. First guy below target price. Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He's going to do bad things to Spencer Strider, mark my words. He's got 18 home runs now. The home run numbers, man, he hasn't slowed down. Now, Schwarber got shafted. He only went +2, I think, from 81 to 83. I still think long-term Schwarber is diamond. We all know what happens in the month of June. It is Schwarber's month. 18 home runs. He's batting .301 versus lefties, .229 versus right. His clutch is .232. Really, what can he improve in? Batting average right at .230. If that batting average comes up, the contact right goes up. And I still think he's due more power boost versus both sides of the plate. I think they did him dirty on power numbers. But Schwarber, I wouldn't pay above $1,450. About $1,450, $1,500 is the target price there. Jeremy Pena. Now this is somebody who is below target price. I have 96 of him. He has a .295 batting average. He's batting .299 versus right, .270 versus left. So he's kind of playing to those contact numbers already. Power numbers, 5 home runs versus right, 1 home run versus left. And that's what you need. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Pena is maybe slightly positive. He's maybe looking like an 84 overall right now. I'd probably say he's looking like 83.5 is where I would have him right now. A couple home runs, and Jeremy Pena goes diamond. At a buy-in price of below $1,300, sign me up for that. I mean, you really have to kind of believe. This is one of those guys. I mean, you've seen it with Strider. These guys are basically even, and you need them to execute. I'm not saying he's a lock. I'm not saying this guy's a lock. But that's kind of what we're buying into right now. We're going to be buying into people that we need to perform better. Because everyone that's already performing, their price is already too high. So Pena is somebody that should be on your radar. Now, Danny Coulomb, I haven't done too much looking into his injury concerns. I think he's on the injured list. Not sure when he's coming back, so I probably should have done some more work on this. But yeah, stay tuned on Danny Coulomb. I'm not too sure. Maybe ask in the Discord if you remember. Dansby Swanson. Swanson made us some good stubs last time. I told you he was going +2, and he did. Swanson has not really slowed down. He's batting .256 still, 8 home runs versus righties, 3 home runs versus left. Swanson can play his way to diamond if he continues with the power numbers and the batting average numbers. Heading into the first roster update, he was batting .206. He got downgraded. Since he was batting .206, his batting average is up 50 points, which is why he went +2. So I think Swanson, the only negative on Swanson is his clutch. His batting average in clutch is 170. That's not great at all. I have 362 of him. I held about 250 into the last update, bought about 100 more. Below 1,300, I wouldn't pay above 1,350 for Swanson, but should be on your radar. Now, Hoppy, I don't have a read on. Hoppy at this price, I'm probably going to be selling. Carlos Rodon. Rodon at 1,500, the problem about paying 1,500 is you're already paying as if he goes +1. So relying on a +2 is definitely a bit too steep for my liking. Now you could say, all right, I'll buy Rodon at 1,470 and I'll pitcher flip him, which I don't mind that approach at all. Because if Carlos Rodon comes out, has a good outing, his price will be above 1,750, 1,800 stubs. So there is a world where this actually isn't a bad buy price for Rodon, and I do like Rodon as a long-term investment for Diamond. 66 innings pitched, 37 hits, 80 Ks, 26 walks, which is trash. But besides the walks, everything looks pretty solid for Mr. Rodon. Tommy Edmond. I'm seeing Edmond on a lot of people's buy lists, and I'm not really sure why. He's batting .231. He has 8 home runs. His clutch is very good at .391 in the clutch. His batting average versus left is 178, so that's coming down. Versus right, it's .258, so you maintain that. 4 home runs versus both sides. I feel like you're probably maintaining both of those. There's a world where he's probably at base level. He's probably just even right now. So maybe below 1250, he's worth a shot in the dark. Just don't rely too heavily, man. I feel like he's digging himself a little bit out of a hole, and he's a little bit behind schedule. Nico Herner. Again, below 1,300-ish, so this is kind of a decent range. He's batting .357 versus left, keeping that contact left. .276 versus right, keeping that 76 number. He has 0 home runs, which is why he has the bad power numbers. If Nico Herner comes out in the next 2 weeks, the next 3 weeks, and hits 3 home runs, which, it's not likely because he has 0 so far through the season. But if he hit 3 home runs, welcome to Diamond, Mr. Nico. So, it's basically, do you believe in the steroids, in the cork bats, in the creatine on Mr. Nico? Drew Rasmussen. He's at pure quick sell. He has 52 innings pitched. And actually, you know what? I'm going to pull this up. I want to see, what did this bum do last time? Why is he actually at pure quick sell? Now, taking a look at his per nines, he needs some strikeouts. Last time out, it did count for this update period. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Pretty mediocre start. Nothing to write home about. I guess there's talent concerns, right? Maybe there's talent concerns on Drew. If he comes out and starts getting some strikeouts, which it isn't his game, then his Ks per nine can go up. He's kind of a pitcher flip, but you need him to perform in a big way, and there's talent concerns. Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki is batting .273. Suzuki has 8 home runs versus right and 6 versus left. His clutch is high at .373. Suzuki looks like a diamond if the update were today. Enough said. So, I'm definitely not paying this price. I'm definitely still not paying above $1,450. So, just keep him on your radar. Jarren Duran, he keeps getting hot at weird times. Looks like he hit another home run. He's got 4 home runs now versus righties. Still 0 versus left. And his batting average is creeping up there now at .288 versus right and .260 versus left. He's basically even in my eyes. So, try grabbing him below 1,300 if you believe in this guy. I can't say any of these guys are true locks. They're basically all even for some of these guys we're talking about. Luke Weaver. Now, Luke Weaver has 24 innings pitched, 9 hits. His hits per nine is OP. 23 Ks, not bad. It actually is bad, but it's all right. 6 walks, and his clutch is solid at 200 batting average. You need him to keep the walks down. You need him to keep the hits and the Ks up, the hits down. can he play? I mean, he's an 82. He's kind of dead zone, right? Like, if you buy in, he needs to go play. Are you really relying on +3 in one update to a reliever, a closer? I don't love it. I don't love it. Maybe he goes +2, but then I feel like you're limiting your upside to 50%. Now, there's another 82 that I'm a bit more okay with. Uh-oh. Welcome to Relevancy, Paul Goldschmidt. Not sure why this guy wasn't on my radar last update. Maybe it was his price. What was his price at, man? Yeah, he should have been on my radar. But listen, 345 batting average, and he has a lot of at-bats. This isn't like a rotational player. I think he has like 160 at-bats. 350 batting average. 548 versus left. 289 versus right. 4 nukes versus left. 1 versus right. He's kind of playing to his stats. He has silver hitting right now, it says, which I'm not even sure how, because on the companion app it says he has diamond hitting, but who knows. This guy right here, he deserves to be a diamond the way he's playing in real life. The last time I said that, it was Kyle Schwarber, and Kyle Schwarber's an 83. So this is kind of one of those ones where you buy in below 1,000 stubs, you know you're kind of playing with fire. You might get screwed. You might get a 25% profit. You might get a 50% profit. The reason you buy in here is for hitter flipping. If Goldschmidt comes out and hits a couple nukes, which, I mean, his batting average is already maxed out. Every stat is already very high. But if he hits a couple more home runs versus righties, Goldschmidt can go diamond with a big power boost. But also, you're kind of playing the game of a hype boost. Goldschmidt is now on people's radar, and Goldschmidt, we've seen a lot of prices react very favorably on performances. So Goldschmidt as a performance investment actually might not be too shabby at all. I like Goldschmidt on people's radar. Lucas, how do you pronounce his last name, man? Ursig? I'm cooked. It's cooked. We have him projected at plus 0.2. So if you're paying at 83 overall price, you're selling. He's projected plus 0.2 as of right now. Next name, Cole Reagans. Now, the thing about Reagans is, why do I not have him? First off, it's like a toxic relationship. You sell him, you buy him, you can't get away from it. You keep coming back for more. Fortunately, he saved me from myself. He's on the injured list. Now, I think people are telling me, whispering in my ear, Reagan should be back June 1st. I would verify that, but if he is back June 1st, he will have enough starts to probably get touched this update. And he seems like a good pitcher flip. The talent's there. Execution might not be. But Reagan's a quick sell. Ain't bad. Gabe Spear. 20 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts. Good numbers. 4 walks. Very good numbers, especially with his walks per 9 being the lowest. And then 14 hits given up. The hits per 9 is not ideal. Every other stat of this guy is very good. I think Gabe Spear is trending up. I think he's looking +2. I think it's a good ROI. I have 400 of him myself. And I probably, honestly, a lot of baseball left to be paid. Maybe like 660 would be the buy target on Gabe. Aroldis Chapman. Now talk about playing with fire. 20 innings pitched, 12 hits. That's not great with his hits per 9. 20 innings pitched, 27 Ks. It's all right with his Ks per 9. Honestly, it's not great. 7 walks. If he comes out the next 3 weeks and walks one guy in 5 innings, his walks per 9 can still go up slightly. If he gives up more than 1 walk, he's cooked. So, I mean, what do you want to buy? I don't know. I mean, what do you recommend here? Below 615 maybe? But Chapman, I guess you can maybe buy him. Luzardo. We're going to be projecting Jesus Luzardo on the pitcher spreadsheet while I'm recording this video. So I'll let you guys know his exact projection probably next time. He looks good, man. He looks good in real life. This guy, another multi-digit strikeout game. Now, yes, it was against the Athletics, but this guy seems locked in. I mean, Luzardo is on the road to diamond. I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it. But 67 innings pitched, 77 Ks, 60 hits, which ain't great. 19 walks is pretty good. Opponent's batting average in the clutch is 146. ERA of 2. Luzardo is trending up. I'd probably pay... I mean, I might pay... Damn, I might pay $750. I might do it. Next name. Dalton Varsho. Now, Varsho's on this list because he has 7 home runs versus righties, 0 versus left. He's still batting 0 versus lefties. He's batting .222 versus right, and 192 batting average on the year. He has a low amount of at-bats. His batting average can raise very high, right? Like, if Varsho comes out and he gets hot, batting 400 in the next 3 weeks, he will go +2. The problem is, right now, he's a sell. He already got his splits changed favorably. He already went +1. He might not even deserve that. I'd probably sell off on Varsho. I sold off mine. Geraldo Perdomo. This guy should be on my radar. I mean, I might have to start looking at this guy a little bit more myself. 304 batting average, 407 versus left, but he already has high contact left, 254 versus right, 5 home runs versus righties, and 1 versus lefties. So what you're hoping here with Perdomo is that he gets a power boost and starts hitting some more home runs over the next couple of weeks. He already has 5 versus left, he already has 5 versus right, 1 versus left. So I think it can happen. I think the ceiling here is probably +2. And I think the upside is limited because he's already at 750 stubs. I'd probably see if he can come down closer to like 725 or below to buy in there. Donovan, we'll talk about Donovan, sure. So Brendan Donovan, he's batting 328 still, so his batting average is still high, but he already has gotten his boost to batting average right, to batting average left, and he still only has 3 home runs. This guy hasn't hit a home run in like 17 years, it feels like. Now, if Brendan Donovan comes out and hits a couple home runs, he's going +2. Problem is, that ain't his game. You can't really expect that. You can't predict that. But at quick sell, I mean, maybe worth a flyer, just like kind of a B tier type investment. Shea Langeliers, bronze hitting, 241 batting average. In the clutch, he's batting 224. He has 7 home runs versus right. He has 2 versus left. He's basically playing to his stats. Now, his batting average versus left is 430, so that probably can go up a little bit. Batting average versus right is 194. That might even come down a little bit. If he gets hot, I mean, again, this is one of those baseline players. We're talking about a B tier investment, maybe B plus because he's at pure quick sell. He can play his way into relevancy over the next 3 weeks. Riley Green. Now, Riley Green is priced at 670 stubs. The problem is, look at his stats. He's raking versus righties in real life. 317 batting average versus right with 11 home runs. But how much higher can they go? Maybe the power numbers even go up a little bit higher versus right. Versus lefties, though, he's trash. He's literally Kerry Carpenter. 164 batting average versus left, and 1 home run. He's playing to his stats, so I don't know how much higher they can really go. He has a 217 batting average in the clutch. If he gets his clutch numbers up, maybe we see a clutch boost there that increases his stock. Freddie Peralta should be on your radar as a pitcher flip, but he had a not-so-decent start that counts in this update period. Helio Ramos, 281 batting average. He's got 292 versus right, 255 versus left, which might actually come down. 7 home runs versus right, which is trending up. And then 2 home runs versus left. Yeah, this one seems like a bit of a shot in the dark as well. He already has very high hitting stats, the silver hitting badge. It's pure quick sell, though. So, I mean, if he gets hot, and he can get hot, like this is like, would I be surprised if Brendan Donovan gets hot? Yeah, kind of. Would I be surprised if Ramos gets hot? Not really, because this guy rakes in real life. It's a different game. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this guy hits 4 home runs over the next 7 days. So I'm a bit more excited about this if pure quick sell than some of the other ones, but ceiling might be capped by his current in-game attributes. Jackson Chourio goes down to 81 overall, and now it feels like it might be the time to buy. He has 5 home runs versus left, 2 home runs versus left, 5 versus right. Versus left, he's batting 313. Versus right, he's batting 217. This is somebody where he might even be like an 80.5 right now. I mean, he might even be slightly in the hole. And he definitely deserved the downgrade. But the talent is there. I still think Jackson Chourio can be a long-term diamond. But he's running out of time. You're running out of time, buddy. And now's the time to get hot. If he doesn't show me something soon, then he'll be the next one that I'm quick selling to tier up. Matt Olson. Matty Ice has 298 batting average left. 219 versus right. 9 home runs versus righties, 3 home runs versus lefties. Matty Ice at quick sell is all right, but it's a little bit capped. I mean, it's kind of like Ramos. His hitting stats are already so good. I mean, it's hard to rely on everything going up without some of the other stuff coming down, but at quick sell might be worth a flyer. Matt Strom has 22 innings pitched, 21 hits, 27 Ks, 6 walks. It might be time to sell Strom on the downgrade. I know we had him as a buy on the roster update, but since then, he's had a couple performances that have counted in this update period. That's actually what I'm pulling up right now. So in this update period, let me see if May 22nd counted. It does. So May 22nd, he comes out. 1 inning pitched. So actually, let's just do this. In this update period, he has 3 innings pitched. Wow, Strom's getting some good innings. 3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts. It's ass. 3 innings pitched, 1 walk. Not good. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs? You're trash, brother. trash. Now, Strum can dig himself out of this hole. It's just not a roller coaster ride I want to be a part of. Jung-Hoo Lee is batting .281. He has cooled off dramatically since the start of the year. He was batting 300 plus at one point, but his power numbers are maybe back up a little bit. 3 home runs versus right, 3 home runs versus left, and that's the exciting part here. He can maintain his contact numbers. He's batting .295 versus left and .275 versus right. A couple home runs. Jung-Hoo Lee could be going 83 with a couple more home runs. So I'm kind of a fan of Jung-Hoo Lee, and I have 550. And I'd probably pay below 635 stubs per. Jake Myers is the next name. Before we get there, Framber Valdez is an honorable mention. Bo Bichette is an honorable mention. Bo Bichette didn't even deserve gold. He didn't. He did not deserve gold. And the thing with Bo is that people will drive his price up based on hype. If Bo Bichette does anything good in real life, his price will skyrocket. Devers, his price is way too high. His price should come down. But Framber Valdez and Merrill Kelly, they're both honorable mentions to quick sell, to pitcher flip, either of them. Jake Myers. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I have 660 of them. I love investing in 80 overalls. It's a guilty pleasure. The ROI cannot be ignored. Now, Jake Myers, he's batting .300. 303 versus right. I feel like the contact right could go up. 286 versus left. 3 home runs versus right. 0 versus lefties. It feels like he's probably slightly positive right now with where he's starting. Maybe like 80.3, 80.4. Maintains the contact numbers. Increases the power numbers. I see a +1, +2 in his future. I wouldn't pay above 450 though. Josh Young. And I skipped over Hoskins too. I had 600 Hoskins. I mean, this seems like Philly's bias. The thing with Hoskins is his stats are already so high in the game. In real life, he is batting like .290 though, and we know that Hoskins has the power. So if he maintains his high batting average with increasing the power, that's not really how baseball works though, is the problem here with Hoskins. And everything, his contact is high, his power is high, his clutch is high, his vision is low. What's he going to get a boost to? I don't know. But Hoskins is playing well in real life, so I kind of just thought, all right, I'll try hitter flipping some Hoskins. I'll just throw some stubs in there because everyone else is too high in price. But Josh Young, whatever his name is, bro, .288 batting average. He has 7 home runs. He deserved to go gold. Now, this is kind of like Hoskins where what actually increases. The thing that increases here is probably power versus right, where he has 4 home runs there. Maybe even clutch a little bit. His clutch is 324. Maybe if he gets that higher, like 400, but I mean, it's already pretty damn high. So he's somebody where at quick sell, he's probably worth a flyer because he's playing pretty well in real life. Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson is a buy below 500 stubs. At this price, it ain't worth it. Now, he is batting .415 versus left, .333 versus right, and he has 5 homers right and 1 versus left. He's looking like, if the update were today, he's going +2. That's just my opinion. Mackenzie Gore, we do have projected. Mackenzie Gore, he was on the buy list the first second of the roster update after it hit, and I bought 850 of him myself near quick sell. He then had a performance where he went pretty good. 7 innings pitched, bit of an injury concern, but it seems like he's fine, just some tightness. Came out, and his projected overall is +1.5. So he's already ahead in my books. He's already looking close to 81 overall, or close to 82 overall. Damn. I'm still not paying above 500 stubs for Mackenzie Gore. Trent Grisham, and this is where things get crazy. Things will get crazy in a matter of, bam, 1240. I went a little overboard on Trent Grisham. He kind of cooled off in the last couple of days, which sucks. It's because I bought him. But he has a 204 batting average versus left and 286 versus right. Pretty good. 286 versus right. We could see a contact right boost still be due. Versus righties, he has 10 home runs, which is unreal. Versus lefties, he has 2 home runs. He's been playing out of his mind in real life. He's batting the leadoff for the Yankees. I'm kind of all in, as you can see, on Trent Grisham. I like him below 430 stubs. Tovar should be on your radar too. Tovar, the problem here, you have to rely on power numbers. His contact could go up. He's batting 308 versus left and 293 versus right. Could be some contact boost there. Now, versus right, the power could come down. He has 1 home run versus both sides. A couple home runs is update, and Tovar maintains that, maybe even increases, and his contact also goes up. His clutch is 318, which is pretty good too. I think Tovar could earn 82 in a realistic world here with a couple good weeks. So I'd probably pay around 450 for Tovar. Cade Smith, and we're almost done. I think we have 2 names left. Cade Smith is one of them. Cade Smith is in a big hole. And also, guys, I'm gatekeeping a couple names for the members, so highly consider joining that up. Cade Smith is quick sell for a reason. He's digging himself out of a hole. But this performance, this update period, he already has 2 perfect innings, 2 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. Let's go. He's got 23 innings pitched, 21 hits. That's ass. 23 innings pitched, 9 walks. It's ass. 23 innings pitched, 37 Ks. You're OP. The strikeouts are high. Now his clutch is also trash at 300 batting average there. So, I mean, a lot of things are trending down. But he's off to a good start. He's got the shovel in his hand. He watched the movie Holes last night, and he's digging. He's digging himself out. And, yes, last year I said buy Cade Smith as a common. I saw the potential. He went common to diamond. And maybe that's my bias. Maybe I'm like, all right, I know what you have in the bank, in the arm, Cade. I know what you got. Look at the veins. We're ready to go diamond. Again, now he's got a lot of digging to do to even go +1, +2. But I still think a quick sell might be worth a flyer. And we have one final name of the video, Maikel Garcia. $525 price. It's a bit high. I wouldn't pay above $460. He's .311 batting average, .314 versus right, .297 versus left. Another guy where you want to see the power numbers come up. And I think his power right is also trending up in the right direction right now. He has 4 home runs versus right. I say we crank that power right up about 5 points. And versus left, he has 1 home run. So Maikel Garcia is trending in the right direction. He could be a long-term 82 overall this update. There it is. What's the time looking like? Is it a new PR? It's 31 minutes, 32 minutes. We ain't breaking the record today. But hopefully this was a W of a roster update video. Those are all the goals that should be on your radar heading into roster update number 3. There's silvers that should be on your radar as well, man. We have them all on the buy list in the membership. Smash like and subscribe button. Peace.